guys, Cody here with Advanced Power Quality. Today I want to take some time and talk about harmonic distortion and SPDs, surge protection devices. I wanted to talk about how harmonic content can distort and degrade the life expectancy of your SPD in your facility. So the reason why I wanted to touch base on this is we were recently brought in to do a power quality study for a facility. They had SPDs failing rather frequently. They had 8 SPDs fail all at once with no correlation as to why, or no red flag as to, this was the transient event that caused them all to fail. And even if you do have one transient event, most of the time it's going to be one SPD sacrificing itself. It's not going to have 8 in series or in parallel, essentially. You're going to have one SPD sacrifice itself to save the equipment behind it. So this was a very rare, odd incident. I'm not going to say it's rare because there is a lot of facilities out there with harmonic content above what we were seeing here today, actually, on our report. So what we were finding was, from our power quality study, we found almost 31% of just third order harmonic content and THD, total harmonic distortion, approached 49%. Now this is way outside the recommended guidelines of the IEEE 519. So that brings me into the next part I want to touch on. The University of Johannesburg, their engineering department did a case study on how harmonic content affected SPDs. So when we were looking up and researching our report and trying to find some backings, this is one article that we found. They did a large study where they essentially applied harmonic content below the IEEE 519 and above the IEEE 519 guidelines. And what they found was above the 519 guidelines, there was severe failure rates. As you can see here, with a harmonic source, the SPDs were greatly degraded and failed prematurely. So in summary, what they found is above a 6.24% THD, the SPD was accelerated, the life expectancy was accelerated 58.93%, and the reduction of life was seen just above 40%. In addition to just the third and fifth order harmonics, if you're above the 5.58%, you're going to see similar results. This is to say a lot. So third order harmonics, what we were seeing in our facility that we did the power quality study on, you can have a lot of issues with logic controls. Essentially, your third order harmonics is mainly seen in your neutral. Your neutral is your return path and your path to ground reference in a lot of cases. So if your logic doesn't have a proper ground reference, you can cause distortion, and you can have trouble. Your device can have trouble distinguishing between ones and zeros, your binary code, which I went over in one of our previous videos. It's getting into a little bit deeper, but I wanted to touch base on some of the math. This is how you would figure your current leakage for your SPD over a time value of the applied harmonic content. This is where your I sub k will equal your RMS value of current over time. Your voltage leakage, which is your V sub k, which is going to be your RMS value of voltage over time. And then your harmonic magnitude, and once you figure the first two, will your P sub R, your average power. Yeah, guys, I just wanted to touch on this real quick. If you do have SPDs failing frequently, you can't distinguish why, especially if you have several SPDs failing at the same time or around the same time. Please check out the University of Johannesburg. Their report is amazing. Lots of good information in there. We have equipment, that figures this for us. We're obviously not going to figure this by hand every single time. Our PQAs, power quality analyzers, they figure this for us. We go in, we see if this is an issue, and if it is, we tell you how to correct it. Which is the next part. For this specific issue, our case study, we had the customer install harmonic filters that were sized and installed correctly and at the correct location. That is not always going to be the case. So I don't want you to watch this video and say, hey, I have high third order harmonic content, I'm losing SPDs, this has got to be my issue, I'm going to buy a harmonic filter. No, I recommend bringing us or someone like us, a power quality specialist, to go in there and make sure that this is a harmonic filter is the correct path. But again, guys, if y'all have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and I'll be happy to answer anything. Take it easy, guys.